So the other night, I was merrily clipping away with my very nice Redgrass Games hobby steps. Just clipping bits on sprues like you usually do, and I happened to snip off quite a chunky piece, and I don't know what it did, but there was definitely some user error involved, and lo and behold, I snapped my snips. A pretty good break, to be fair. And I will reiterate, this is user error, not quality error, because these Redgrass clippers are amazing quality. They're quite expensive, which is why this is very, very annoying. What we can do, accidents happen. So I've had to buy some new ones. Now I didn't go for the Redgrass ones again, because I wanted some very, very quickly, because these were my best snips and I didn't have any others that matched these. So, quick trip onto Amazon, and these ones arrived today. So when you hear people talk about the Magic Gundam snips, these appear to be them. It's a company called, is that a Steady? Or a Steddle? Steady. And one thing that you will immediately see look, exactly the same, just with the blue handle. Now these are single edge clippers, I believe. So you have the cutting edge on that side and you have a flat edge there. And these are used for the tiny collections on sprues. So like these bits. They don't advise cutting through the edges or the frame of the sprue with them, or anything thicker than 3mm, I believe it said in the info sheet. But using them, probably not the best one to try out because I can't get them in there. But go with that one. Or go with that one, where I can actually get the cutters in. They glide through like butter. To be fair, they're very, very good. Snip this piece off and let's check out the cuts. It is generally advised not to cut tight to the model. But these do leave a little bit on to be cleaned off. Which is no bad thing. It'd be far worse if they left a dent in the model, which the black-handled Games Workshop clippers tend to do. So for comparison, these current ones from Games Workshop, I believe, don't think they've changed them since I got these. And they're not bad snips, to be fair. But you've got to cut quite a bit away from the model, really. Because otherwise they can take a chunk out. Although, ironically, it didn't do it that time. But I would definitely be using these, which are my sort of backup pair, because I did have the older Games Workshop ones beforehand, because these were really good snips. The problem is that the spring tends to go in them quite easily. I've had two pairs of these, they were that good, or I found them that good, and they're just generally very user friendly. But both pairs have done this. But again, these are pretty good snips. They're not as clean as the red grass one or the new steady ones that I just picked up. But again, they leave a tiny bit on for you to clean up afterwards, which, as I said, is no bad thing. I'd rather have a little bit left on there to clean off with a hobby knife and then sand down with your sanding foam or your cleaning tools of choice than to take a chunk out of the model, which has happened to me in the past. And it's very frustrating because it's more work to clean it up if you can be bothered to clean it up. So yes, I would say anyone that has the red grass snips, this is a warning for you. Don't cut through the frames of the sprue and then move the snips while you're cutting them, because that, I think, is how this happened, because that tip off that blade was left in the frame of the sprue that I just tried to cut through. So, stupid mistake on my part. You live and learn. I'm now telling all of you to don't do the same thing. And you'll save yourself 40 quid if you got these. For comparison, by the way, these were 30 off Amazon. So, take your pick. Both as good as each other. In other news, it's been a while since I put a video up. I want to be better at organising the video. So I've got a couple of videos I want to do in mind. I've actually recorded one based on some tournament play that I've done recently, but I wasn't really happy with how I delivered it. I tried to script it. I didn't read it very well off the script because I've never done it before. I think I tried to do it for one other video and I didn't even do that properly. So I need to look at better ways of structuring them, better ways of delivering them, and then I should be more on the ball with releasing some. But I also want to look at doing some other types of video. So stay tuned for those and take this warning to heart. Save yourself some money, save your snips, and I'll catch you in the next one.